Hi, I'm Victoria, the Justice Pirate. Today I'm going to talk about being married to a musician. When I was in high school, I had a crush on a boy. He was so handsome. And then I met him, and he told me that he was in a band. Oh no. I didn't want to ever be with a musician. Too late now. I already had a crush. And once I had a crush, I pretty much stuck with it until the rejections hadn't, although most of the time I would stick with it anyway. Months later, still having the crush on him and being rejected a bunch, finally we became a couple, and within the first 24 hours of being a couple, he had a tailgate party in which his band was going to be playing at. Right away he put me to work, and I learned what it was like to be a musician's girlfriend. So I lugged a bunch of heavy equipment with him and helped him out. Then I had to wait for him to set things up. I was like, man, this takes a lot of time. Then finally they played, and once they started playing, I started dancing to the music, and I was like, ah, it's my boyfriend! Ah. Because, you know, we had just started dating, literally. Now, years later, I've been married to my husband for over a decade. Yes, I'm that old. When I started dating him, I realized what I was going to get myself into. Girls started going up to me and saying, oh, I've had a crush on him so long. He didn't believe me when I told him. When you're dating a musician and then you marry them, you have to prepare for all the girls. At first I was a little nervous, thinking, oh no, it's gonna be like the Beatles, where you see all those screaming fans and the crying ladies. Fortunately, my husband never wanted to be famous. It just was a hobby for him, and he really enjoyed playing music for people and in shows and writing music with his bandmates. And he's been in about 9 bands since I've known him. I was always willing to go on the road with him. If he needed me, I would support him. So that means I'd be willing to get an RV and travel the country if it came to that. But it was always a backup plan for him to be a musician, not a forefront goal. If you're dating a musician, he might want to be famous, and you have to either prepare for heartbreak, loneliness, or going on the road with him and supporting him all the way, no matter what. Thankfully, I didn't have to deal with women running after him once we were married, so that thankfully stopped. But a lot of women have to deal with that and sharing their husband, and hopefully not really sharing their husband. You know what I mean. When I go to shows with my husband, I tend to have to sit there and stand there on my own, looking at the